Well, from frills and spills to patchy tracks and full rain here in Finland, it's time to talk to our podium finishers. Lauri Heinonen, third step on the podium in your home event, back on the podium again in Finland. It must feel amazing.
It feels amazing, yeah. We gladly take it. It's not the win. Of course, I wouldn't like to win, but being on the podium in front of this audience feels so good.
And a load more points bags. You're now way up in the championship. The championship fight is definitely on. I think it's going to be you and Conor head to head the whole year. That's going to be a good fight, right?
That feels so good to be back on the championship contender place. Like for us, it's like, is it our third or fourth season? Like we are just rookies. I see us as rookies.
Still see yourself as a rookie.
So yeah, to climb up here again feels so good.
Look, man, it's been an amazing weekend. These guys have been cheering you the whole weekend on. It's good to see you back in it. Thanks for letting me borrow your car. We'll see you in Mondello Park.
See ya.
Tor Arne Kvia, you are back, baby.
I'm back.
You took a break from Drift Masters, and you told me in that break, you know, privately, that you didn't feel like you deserved to be here. Today proved to everyone there's no doubters.
Yeah.
You are back and you are on form.
Yeah. I think we've been on a roll since Hungary last year, and I felt good in Poland. We had a technical. Felt good in Spain. Did a good qualifying and went out on technicalities, but this weekend back on it, I didn't really feel comfortable in chase position all weekend on these conditions. It was so hard, and we're all running different tire brands and so on. My tires are good at some point and worse at other points, so it's difficult, but I definitely got my lead runs dialed, and I think that is what got me to the final today. And in the final I was at 300 horsepower, 8 psi in tire pressure, and it was hard driving that car around there.
It looked hard, and we see the video at the end, you pulling the boostos saying I had nothing left to give. The car was giving up, everything was giving up, but you put on that drive that we love to see. Tor Arne Kvia, aggressive, that clinical line driving. It's good to see you back, and you're now in that championship fight as well. You're inside that top 10. The game is on.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I'm super happy getting here earlier than last year, because last year was on the point of the end of the season, so this year we can hopefully be here and hopefully get some good results going through. But drifting has gotten hard, you know. Before top 32, top 16 were easier. Now it's a final battle in top 32 and top 16. So getting to a final in these conditions, Drift Masters in Finland, I'm over the moon. Over the moon.
The Nordics are doing it this weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Conor Shanahan, first time since Riga last year, that we knew what it felt for you, because we see the emotions pour out of you when you got out of the car and you're talking to Becky. Man, it's been a long time coming. You're back in that fight. You're leading the championship.
Yeah, it feels very, very special. I honestly think the emotions were just relief. Been a long couple of months for me. Long months building programs in USA and trying to organise that everything is possible, but those things wouldn't be possible without the amazing people I have around me. Every step of my corner is people who are supporting me, pointing me in the right direction, and this sport is hard. You know, these days are hard. You wake up and ask yourself, geez, am I losing it? You know, what's going on here? But a day like today is just the concentration is at 100%. Those lead runs, I'm like, I come across the finish line and it's just like I can feel the energy at the top of my fingers. You know, there's no other feeling like that, and I think it's very hard to explain to somebody when you're in that mindset. It's just like, game on, throw whatever you want at me, I don't care, I'll take it down. And I feel like today was one of those days, you know, and it could have went either way. They're close battles, but we really realized early on that we have to capital on the lead run and make sure that it's as clean as can be.
Well, look, it was as clean as could be. It was a flawless victory. It was a flawless drive all day, even though you was upset yesterday in qualifying with that run. That means nothing right now to what you've just experienced. Look, you've continued the momentum. Next round is in Mondello Park, your home track. You know that like the back of your hand. It's time to keep that momentum rolling, right? Yeah,
I probably think Mondello is probably the hardest track on the calendar for me, even though it's the home race. It's always the one what I struggle with. I think I've lost there the last 4 years with understeer to the first corner in the top 8, but you know, Mondello is a track where you have to have patience also, but high chance that we see conditions like we've seen today, and really kind of was struggling actually with rain driving over the last couple of weeks, just haven't been driving, and went back home last week with Amanda and drove the shit out of it, absolutely wrecked it. And I just feel like it brings the patience back, brings the consistency back, and you know, understanding when the car is going to over rotate. So Irene Mondello, I will be happy to try keep the lead in the championship for sure.
Well, there we go. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate you.
Well, there we go. 3 new faces on the podium here at round 3 at Driftmasters. We head to Mondello Park next for round 4. Will we see another 3 new faces, or will the Irish luck continue to roll? We'll see you there.